Have you ever wanted something so badly, but your parents just didn't get it? Or maybe they got it a little too well? That's kind of the big question we're diving into today with a really beautiful story called The Pot Maker. It's all about this incredible but also really tough clash between chasing your passion, a parent's desire to protect you, and the weight of tradition. So here's how we're going to break it down. We'll start with Sentila's secret dream, and then we'll get into why her mom is carrying such a heavy burden. After that, we'll see the magic in making these pots, how the whole community gets involved, and we'll end with a big question that the story leaves us hanging on. All right, so first up, let's meet our main character. Her name is Sentila, and she has this huge, secret passion burning in her heart. The thing is, this passion is about to put her on a direct collision course with the one person she loves most, her own mom. You see, for Sentila, making pots isn't just some casual hobby she picked up. No way. It's her heritage. It's literally in her blood. Imagine growing up watching your mom and your grandma create these amazing things from clay. She feels this powerful, undeniable pull to do the exact same thing. And boom, right there, that's the heart of the whole problem. You've got Sentila, who is just completely captivated by the potter's wheel. But then you have her mother, Arenla, who's desperately trying to push her towards weaving instead. It's this total clash of two different crafts, and really, two totally different ideas for Sentila's future. Okay, so you gotta be asking, right? Why would a mom stop her own daughter from following in the family tradition? It seems strange. Well, the answer comes from a place of really deep, long-held pain. For Arenella, pottery isn't something to be proud of. It's just a heavy, heavy burden. And get this, the struggle starts before a single pot even gets made. It all begins with this grueling 16-kilometer journey. I mean, think about that distance, 16 kilometers on foot just to get to the riverbank to dig up the special clay they need. And that long walk, that's just the warm-up. The real work is absolutely punishing. First, you have to carry these super heavy loads of wet clay all the way back uphill. Then you have to pound it to get it ready. And this all takes months, just for one batch of pots. And the reward for all that backbreaking work? Almost nothing, just a pittance, as the story says. Listen to what Arenla herself says. I shall not teach her pot making, as it has brought no joy to me, and only a pittance for my troubles. Wow, that just says everything, doesn't it? This craft hasn't just been tough on her body, it's completely drained her emotionally. No joy, only struggle. You can just feel the sheer exhaustion in her voice. And this is such an important thing to understand, right? Arnla's not trying to be mean or crush her daughter's dream. Not at all. It's actually an act of love, an act of protection. She's lived this incredibly hard life, and the last thing she wants is for her daughter to suffer the same way she did. But here's the twist. Where her mom sees this awful burden, Sentila sees pure magic. It's the exact same craft, but through her eyes, it's something totally different. So while she's secretly watching the potter's work, she's not seeing the sweat and the struggle. Nope. She sees this incredible, almost magical process. This step-by-step transformation of a simple lump of earth into something beautiful. It's like watching a miracle unfold. And you know, this story says the tap-tap of the tool on the spinning clay was music to her ears. Isn't that amazing? A sound that could easily mean boring, repetitive work for someone else is literally music to Sentila. She is just completely captivated by the whole process. The artistry, the rhythm, everything. And that's really the core of it, isn't it? The pure wonder of creation. Taking a shapeless blob of mud and skillfully turning it into something useful and beautiful. To Sentila, this is absolutely not a chore. It's magic. Okay, so you'd think this is just a private family issue, right? Between a mother and a daughter. Well, not for long. The whispers start, and pretty soon, the entire village is getting involved. Yeah, in a small village like theirs, secrets don't stay secret. People start talking. They're all wondering, hey, why isn't Arenla, the master potter, teaching her own daughter? To them, it looks like a precious tradition is about to just die out. And this is where the village elders step in. See, from their point of view, a skill like pot making doesn't belong to just one person. It's not Arenla's private property. It's a treasure that belongs to the whole community. And they believe that experts, like Arenla, have a duty, an obligation, to pass that knowledge on and keep the tradition alive for generations to come. So all of these different pressures and feelings are coming together, and it creates this really powerful dilemma, a core conflict where there are just no easy answers. I mean, think about it. You've got all these forces pulling in opposite directions. You have Sentila's personal passion, her dream. You have her mother's completely understandable desire to protect her from a life of struggle. And then you have the entire community saying, hey, you have to preserve our culture, our history. It's a huge mess. And so the story leaves us right here with this big, unanswered question. What should Sentila do? Should she follow her heart and chase her dream, even if it means facing the same struggles her mother did? Or should she listen to her mother, giving up her dream as a way of honoring that love and protection? There's really no simple answer, is there?